I look at my experience to this point, my life growing to this point, and I have always had a tendency of doing things backwards. I find something and then I try and I figure it out. Some people are like, instructions, yes. I'm kind of like, let's wing it and let's see what happens. My life was kind of like that. I grew up in the military, moved all over the world, which gave me just a deep love for people. But I've always loved people, all kinds of people. The more different, the better. That is my light, that is my give. Grew up really having a challenged relationship, an emotional relationship with food. And when I was in high school, I was probably 200 pounds in high school. And my cute parents would do anything to try and help me. And I somehow, over the years, had created this idea that if someone was thinner than me, they were automatically better than me. And that was a monster and a demon that I had created, what I think a lot of people have, actually. After I went to college, I gained a lot of weight again and never really had stability. And then I got married, and married like the best human being on the planet, I'm pretty sure, who just loved me for me. He loved me for who I was. Then I was having my first baby, and something just struck me. And I think it was honestly fear. I just thought, oh my gosh, I cannot pass the same baggage and garbage on to a child. I cannot do it. I have 3 daughters. I only have girls. So I'm grateful I took that time, but I took the time to figure out the how and the why. And it didn't come in a package. It didn't come with a membership. It didn't come through a class. It came through a decade of trying. And the quintessential piece for me to figuring out my happiness came from here, which I probably would have saved myself a lot of time and a lot of heartache if I had started there first. I think you are a ever-learning student of life if you can apply vulnerability into your life. Know when you're wrong, say when you're wrong, ask for forgiveness, put yourself out in places that you don't feel comfortable on purpose, not by accident. How could I try and encourage other people to do that if I'm not willing to do it myself? I don't care. It's not about being a great dancer. It's about trying to be a great human, you know? It's a part of who I am now, but it is not who I've always been. Dancing was not something I had done. I just loved it the older I got, and it spoke so deeply in my heart that it just grew and grew and grew. But I have a greater calling inside of me, a yearning, something that just keeps coming back to me that I need to put it out there for other people to share and to be a part of. But I know that my intentions are good. I know my intentions are to share that and to help other people become their best selves. So I know it's gonna work out. I don't know where it's gonna go. I have no idea. Light can only attract light, so it can only get bigger.